Cathaoirleach, there's been a lot of talk about people, frontline workers, and the one group that we constantly seem to pass over without mentioning them is my former colleagues in the Defence Forces, who are paid below the minimum wage and do not have the means to push for an increase in pay. I know that Minister Coveney has taken back on the defence brief, and I wish him well. I hope that he starts to resolve some of the problems there. Leader, I want to address you. In your former role, you had a great understanding of carers particularly and of the needs of those on welfare. This morning I listened to a young woman on the radio talking about looking after her elderly parents, one of whom was suffering from dementia. And the fact that there is no respite, there is no centre open where they can go for a few hours in the day to give respite to the families. The woman pleaded, albeit in a very good-humoured way, that somebody somewhere listened to what she was saying and raised the matter. Now, Leader, I don't have access to the Taoiseach and the Taoiseach like you would have, and I'm asking that you refer this matter to them. There are many elderly couples where one is suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's and they're being cared for at home. They've been locked down since early March. It is extremely distressful for them. It is extremely difficult for them to get through the day. I understand that those who suffer from dementia and Alzheimer's, after a period of lockdown, actually sort of adjust to that type of living. And to get them out and about is quite difficult. So, Leader, I would ask you to raise the matter with the Taoiseach and the Taoiseach and see if there's some way we can get centres open, even if it was only for an hour or two a day, to give that little bit of respite to those who are struggling through this extremely difficult time. I'd also like to wish Dr. Tony Hoonahan well as he takes time out to look after his family. Wonderful man, and Senator Cassell spoke about the recklessness of drinking at the weekend in Dublin. One distinguished consultant referred to it as it was like an All-Ireland day where Dublin had won the All-Ireland. People falling around the place drunk, no social distancing. But the people who served them drink, I know 3 people who went into a pub. I won't say where. They went in at 6 o'clock in the evening. They were still there at 11 o'clock at night. Nobody asked them to leave. There was no meal. Saturday night, another group of people that I know went into another pub on the other side of the city. And exactly the same. They arrived early. They were allowed drink until 11 o'clock at night, and nobody asked them to have a meal or to leave. These publicans are reckless, and they will cause the industry to be shut down again. Thank you, Cathaoirleach.
Thank you.